know what it was, cause it was so freaky. Nigga, hey, Lord, I'm gonna tell the story of the show.
All right, go ahead, Ice. What's up? We on with Montell Ice Griffin on the Montell Ice Griffin Boxing Show. I'm your co-host, Robert Bobby Reed, and I got the world champ, the light heavyweight champion of the world, Montell Ice Griffin. What's up, big baby?
Hey, I'm sitting here chilling like a snowman, baby. Can you dig it? Hey,
man, what's going on?
Hey, check it out. I'm looking for my guest, Shannon Briggs. He ain't showed up yet. So, hey, look, me and you was just talking, and it got so juicy and wet. You like, man, say that. Let's go. So we gonna talk about that. I don't know.
Let's start from the beginning, man. What we was talking about, riding the bus to school every morning. How we met.
I knew who you was because of basketball. So
right.
When I saw you on the bus at Simeon, I'm like, that's dude. And you spoke to me. I'm like, man, he nice. I'm like, he nice too. You know what I'm saying? So, you was on the tray. I'm on low, you down there past Wentworth. And
right.
we bump into each at the Twins. At the Twins, had everybody pitch on the wall.
Right. You talking about Michael Myron?
Yeah, the Twins.
The Twins, my man, them. I love them, man.
Pitches on the wall, G&B's across the street. So look, I just killed two birds with one stone. I go to G&B and order a fucking, I forgot we've grown. A fucking combo.
Right.
Hot and mild mix and black pepper. And then I go to the Twins, look at my picture on the wall, and buy a 40. You know what I'm saying? Then the food be ready. Go up to the park and just talk and laugh and joke. You know what I'm saying? That's what Mike Willis and Fred, Flip Shepherd, Corky, all them guys up there killing. Now, one thing though, I didn't come to Princeton Park as much as I should have. Cause Al Evans that knocked out Mike Tyson.
Right.
The Devin uncle.
Oh yeah?
I was coming over there when I was a shorty.
Oh.
Since we was like 7, 8 years old.
Oh, so that's how you knew Devin now.
I don't know why. Before I went to Finger, I already knew Devin.
Oh. So that back then though, we'd get on the bus, man, in the morning. I'm coming off the block. I'm a little kid struggling. People don't know. I'm like coming from a single parent home. My mom struggling to raise me. So every morning I'm going to my boy crib like, hello. I'm whistling up to his window. I used to be able to whistle. But anyway, I whistle up to his window. Man, he'll drop me a tray bag down, right? So I'm walking to the bus stop. I'm rolling that joint up, man. So by the time
weed on the road.
It was on the 102nd and LaSalle, but when I'm walking to the bus stop on the 103rd at the corner house, my boy crib, he was out his window here dropping on the road. Yeah. That was man, I rolled that damn thing up, man, and put my Walkman on. And you remember, I'd be blowing. I used to go to school blowed every morning, man, because I was going through a lot of stuff back then.
You went to school and got a degree.
Yeah.
I thought you was just weeded out. and you became a genius. The weed? I'm telling everybody, the weed is the greatest thing ever on this planet. Weed has saved my life. My brain damage has been fixed. My brain damage has been fixed. I don't slur. I don't stutter. I don't mess my words up no more. I sleep at night. Even though I still have aches and pains because I was an athlete for 20 years. But it don't hurt as much as it used to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you started smoking pot.
If I know I'm finna go somewhere, be on my legs for a long time, I gotta blow first.
Got to.
And I'm good. I can stand up for another hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Because my legs are killing me from boxing. And I'm still dumb. I'm still running 2 miles every day.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
They kill me, but I still got to do it.
Wow.
And I was 215 when the coronavirus, when my gym got shut down, I was 215. I'm sitting in the crib blowing. I said, Montell. I said, Montell. I said, Montell. I said, Montell. I said, bro, you got a gym, but it's closed. You getting unemployment. You just sitting in the house doing nothing. I said, go to the gym and train every day. I went to the gym and trained. I worked out every day. I rode the bike an hour, shadow box. I hit the bag. I get a phone call to go hang out with Bud Crawford in Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
I go there for 2 weeks. I seen Derrick James in Texas at a fight. He said, I said, how you get so small? He said, I left sugar alone. No juice, no pop, no dessert, no ice cream, no cookies. It's over. Cut it off. It's over. I'm 50. I'm 50. So I go to Nebraska. I get up with Bud Crawford every morning. I ran for 2 weeks. I ran and trained with him every day. And then I didn't do no sugar for 2 weeks.
Right.
And at the end of the 2 weeks, I was 199. The first time I've been under 200 pounds in 8 years.
Yeah. I did the same thing, Ice. I did the same thing, man.
I saw you get a little thick. And I saw you slim down.
Shoot, getting a little thick, dude. I was 254, man.
Hey, Anton. Hey, this dude right here, bro. he had the hooper smile, the goatee. He just looked like a hooper. Like, he was smooth and, you know what I'm saying? And he was
I had that work.
Time.
I had that work, though, too, though. I had that work.
Tim Hardaway is my man. He came in the gym, took a picture with me. I saw Tim Hardaway. He lost to Simeon 3 times that year. I ain't trying to throw it in his face, but Simeon beat him 3 times. They beat him for the city championship. And I saw him cross over, but I think I was 14 at Fernwood. No, we was at Euclid. I was 14 years old at Euclid Park, and I seen you cross. And everybody just stopped like, is that Carey? Is that travel? Like, what did he do? They're like, what was it? And hey, I don't even know who word. Where's the word? I mean, I guess crossover came up when Tim Hardaway did it, but
right.
In '84
crossover was totally different though.
And I'm not saying Tim Hardaway wasn't doing it, but I just didn't see him.
It was totally different. His crossover was in front, and I mean, like through the leg and over the front.
Off generation speed.
Mine was like Allen Iverson. It was wide.
Right.
It'll drag you way over there, bring you back over. Back then, they was calling carries for it, but AI made them get used to it. You know what I'm saying?
No, he had to change it. When he came all the way up to his head,
right.
That was the carry. So
he'll bring it all the way over here, bring it back down. They was like, oh, damn.
Too much control of the ball.
Man, you should see what I did when I went down to Jackson State, though. What I did to that. Where I changed that.
You said you was with your boy.
Ooh, Larry Knowles came down there with me.
No, I'm talking about your boy played for the Bulls, Detroit.
Lindsey Hunter?
Yeah.
Lindsey Hunter, he transferred in from Alcorn University. He was freshman of the year over there. But he wasn't, that was my first year down there, and he had transferred over there. So I didn't know who he was. You know, I was a 20-year-old kid fresh off the street selling dope in the hundreds. You know what I'm saying? Messing with gangbanging and all that. So I go down there, I see him, he a little ass boy to me, like, nigga, what? I don't know who nobody is. All
you
I
don't
know
care
is
because you're from Chicago.
And plus I know I'm 20 years old and ain't nobody down here seeing none of this shit right here. So I go on this campus down there, I literally just go straight through that motherfucker. Right now, if I go down there, I'm like a folklore down there right now. Motherfuckers like, man, that's Bobby Reed. Wow. Man, I turned that town out, bro. But I love them, though. They all due respect, no disrespect to none of them. But the shit that I did down there was nasty.
Chicago guys, I've been all over the world. I've been all over the United States. And I'm a hungry guy. Chicago guys might be the most feared and respected than any every state out of every city, even against New York dudes. I tell them from Chicago, they say, oh, okay. And they take a step back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And anything.
Chicago dudes do not care about nobody. I seen Juwan Howard signed a $100 million contract, and it was dudes talking to Juwan like he wasn't shit. Chicago people don't care. Hey, look, we was in Atlantic City. Emmett Lynch went up to Roy. Said, hey, man, shook his hand like, hey, bro, thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna buy me a car. He said, you bet on me? He said, no, motherfucker, I bet on Montell. And that nigga Roy couldn't, because, you know, guys, when they feel they superstars, they feel people ain't gonna talk to super. Man, dude, Chicago people do not care about nothing.
They don't.
You live in Chicago, you can live all over the world. Bro.
Hey, look, let me tell you something real quick. R. Kelly came up to the park on 99th to hoop and 100th to hoop. And it was packed. I wasn't up there, but they were showing me the video. I was watching the video live. And you should have heard the folks, man. Man, watch out for that nigga before he piss on the motherfucker. They don't care. Man, bro. Go ahead, Isaac. I cut you off what you finna say.
Nah, that's what we was talking about. Nah, I was throwing it back to you. I was finna say, you're a Chicago kid going to a little small ass South, you know what I'm saying, the South country. So you looking at these niggas like clowns anyway.
Not really, though. I wasn't looking at them like clowns. Because really, I needed to get out of Rosen before I died from that dope gang. Because remember, dope had took over the hood, man. Right. You remember everybody was serving it, everybody was doing it. Right. You know, and the walls was coming in over there on 102nd and LaSalle on my block.
They was walking around like zombies.
Because you remember, and plus, the folks had organized it over there. Yeah. That was in 89. That's when the hundreds was finna turn. When the 90s came, when the hundreds turned wild. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I got about that motherfucker just in time, Ice. You feel me? Woo! Man, I looking back at that fork in the road like, man, I dodged the bullet because we lost so many people.
Bro, I respect you, man. Bro, you went to school, bro. You grew up in the hood. You didn't hoop. I mean, every nigga that seen you hoop know that you on Simeon varsity and you a star. Right?
Well,
every nigga know that. Huh? Everybody come on.
Think that.
Everybody know that. So most people who don't play their dream or do their dream really just fall off the, you know what I'm saying? Niggas fall off the map. Right. And, you know what I'm saying? And you love weed. You know, a lot of niggas went from weed to crack. You know what I'm saying? No, real, let's say that. Went from weed, tune coke, and then crack. Right. So you didn't hoop. You love weed, but you got up. You left Chicago. You know how many people who had talent that wouldn't leave. You know what I'm saying? You left Chicago to do something different with your life.
Yeah.
You went to school and got your degree, man.
I went, and man, I was gone 5 years, and that circles me back to this. So I'm on campus in the summer, and one of the folks from the hundreds, because it was one of the folks down there. So you know, if you from Roseland, and you at Jackson State, y'all all the way family. So he run up to me like, man, this nigga, man, from the hood, man, just knocked the motherfucker out, right? I'm like, what's his name? They like, man, they call him Money, man, Montell Griffin. I said, Montell Griffin? I said, man, I know that nigga, man. I go turn on the TV, it's your ass. I said, man, when this nigga start boxing?
Oh,
I'm riding the bus with you every morning to school. And then
I was so embarrassed that my mother made me quit boxing, my love. I was too ashamed to tell people that I did it. And you know what I'm saying? I had a fight in practice at Simeon in front of Nick Anderson, Ben Wilson, David Knight, the Black Knight. And I blazed him, and I became a star. I was a freshman, nigga. Juniors and seniors spoke to me every day. Juniors and seniors spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Hey.
And you was a smooth dresser, had the waves, lefty, smooth ass lefty, super cool ass Ice.
Fight, and I went to Dino's every day and got a 40 ounce.
Yeah, right.
I was 14 years old. I walked in the liquor store and bought liquor. At 14.
But I remember.
Hey, let me just say this, Coach, just to jump back off your story. I was 14 years old, drinking fucking 40 ounces every day. My brother started drinking with me at 13 because he's 10 years older than me. I drank like a fish every day, and I still fucking made the Olympic team at 22 years old. You did in the hood. You ended up in school and you got your degree, and you're a teacher.
I did. I taught school 10 years.
Are you Mr. Reed?
Mr. Reed, that was my name.
Are you high, Mr. Reed? I know that's what he's saying. Mr. Reed, are you high? You look high, Mr. Reed.
Hey, but what you do, you start the job high, so your eyes is always like that.
Look, but see now, hey, as a grown man, that I see all these board of education people, all these teachers, they all smoke weed. So I said,
you got to.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, my teachers was high. That's why they was laughing and silly and looking tired and their eyes was closed. They was high.
And they don't piss test teachers. Better not.
Hey, Bob, in 8th grade, look, my 8th grade year at Mega Evers, our teacher missed from September to like May. We had a substitute my whole 8th grade year. Man, it was on, bro.
Y'all didn't do shit.
Man, I messed with so many teachers. Hey, so many teachers hated me, bro. Hey, Bob, look, my whole grammar school experience, my chair was somewhere away from everybody else. I was in 8th grade and we had a substitute. I sat amongst my peers. The first time in my life I sat down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the bus with Bob, the 24 Wentworth. I meet Bob every morning at 103rd and Vincennes. I meet Bob every morning at 103rd and Vincennes. We get on that 24 Wentworth. I'm a freshie. I sit next to Bob. You know what I'm saying? We rolling, we talking. Remember Rooster get on the bus.
Yeah.
Who else? Jamel, Ruben, Tim, Bone, everybody.
Yeah, they hit up that 24.
Curry get on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
We all sit there talking. That was it. That was the shit.
That was it.
I said,
Yeah.
Bob Reed. Bob Reed.
I jump off that bus, boy, a block away.
I see you in your school later. Hey,
I come up in that bug blazed every morning, boy. Hey,
last one.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, I had to, man. I was going through a lot back then, man. Coming up in the single parent home, watching my mom struggle to raise me. I ain't using no excuses, but I went to school. I went to school every day though.
So, well, how was your grades?
My grades was good, man. I always had good grades, B's and C's, man.
That's what I'm saying. If you was high like that every day, and you see, that's the thing.
Only thing messed me up was accounting my junior year. And they didn't, and you know what? My boy had got me a credit from Academy of Our Lady. He said, Bob, take this credit, man, because she gonna bullshit you. And that's why I had to go back to Simeon for the half of a 5th year, because they didn't offer that class in the summer, because Miss High failed me.
Oh my God. Don't hold it.
Yeah, she failed me. And my boy DeAndre, black ass DeAndre, he was hustling with the father Stover, one of the fathers up at Academy of Our Lady getting bread. Shout out to DeAndre, man.
One more can in the refrigerator. Here, take the cup.
That's crazy though.
Yeah. So what was we just talking about? I'm on the bus with the legend.
Yeah, but back up at Simeon though, think about it though. You went there. You was there most. You saw it. Simeon was a warehouse full of talent.
Bro.
And every sport though.
Check this out, bro.
It was niggas in the hallway that was like,
Simeon, I don't know. I got that 84, 85. You was a junior or senior. What year you graduated?
86.
Okay, so you was a junior. 85. Bro, just going to intramurals and going to gyms, and Simeon could have had 3 varsity teams.
Yeah, they could have.
Okay, just like you, Big Bill, Michael Nix.
Remember Half Dead? Do you remember Half Dead? Half Dead was cold, man.
Dude.
Man, Half Dead was tough. Man, people don't know Half Dead was a bad motherfucker. I ain't never remember Half Dead real name. But
Hey, Nick Anderson and Deion Butler was sitting at half court in the front row to come see you and Bill play that game. You remember that? Nick Anderson and Earl Butler was sitting in the front row at half court to come see you. Bro, you put on a performance before you teetered out because of the weed. And you couldn't stand up straight. You were just holding your shorts. Your shorts was keeping you up. You was tired as hell.
Hey, I ain't get no help. I ain't had no help. Okay, man, you say me, then who else was on my team? I ain't had no help. Big Bill was too much.
Big Bill came down.
Bill was too much.
With the two-hand dunk.
Man, Big Bill was too much, man. If I just would have had a little help, because I know I gave him all up, because to this day, everybody who see me from that, they be like, man, do you remember that intramural game when you and Bill played and everybody cut school and it was jam-packed in there?
The security, nobody said shit. They said, man, look, hey, this finna be a good-ass game. Look, hey, Anton, the whole school cut. It was like 300 people in the gym.
He not lying.
Real basketball game, nobody got in trouble. On the show, hey, my man went to Simeon too. He wrestled in football with Simeon.
Okay, what's up, bro?
Cobb, we finna turn pro, man. You know what I'm saying? It's time. We did what we did in the amateurs. Now I'm finna make this man special. Just listen to me, and he'll be all right. Go bend down. He gonna make
Go get him, young man.
Make the Montell Ice Griffin boxing show with co-host Bobby Reed one day.
Yeah.
He's just getting a cameo in the back right now.
He on his way, man.
When he win his debut, he gonna be on. We gonna be on.
Let's rock it.
Man, let's go chat. Take me out, man.
Yeah,
you just called me.
That's all right, though. Some people don't know how to log on to them apps, man. So you know what I'm saying? We just keeping it going. How about that book, though, Ice, man? I got to come physically get a copy of that book, man. I'm coming to get one, man.
Wow, I know
I'm going to pay for it, and I'm
check this out. I'm writing to my man, Bobby Reed, the first killer crossover, Montell J. Griffin Ice. So Bobby Reed, the first killer crossover I saw. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You come from Bolingbrook. You know what I'm saying? You ain't make to the book signing, but I just ordered some.
Well, I really didn't see that. You know, I got a new car. I would have drove my ass down. Now all I need is a reason to get in that motherfucker. I told you that. Remember we was talking on the phone that day.
My bad. I don't know why I ain't mentioned. My bad.
Lord knows, if I made it to your opening, I came to the opening. Remember, I was there, bro.
High as hell.
We got ripped. Me and you both. Your boxing buddy almost rolled off with your pen. Remember?
Come on, I forgot. Yeah, okay, one. He was finna get blazed up in the place.
Hey man, I was kind of intimidating. I wanted to tell you that, to be in that damn opening that you had with a room full of boxers. Like,
yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
Everybody in that motherfucker whoop everybody ass. That's real.
Hey, look, I was at a bar right before the pandemic shutdown, the coronavirus pandemic 2020 shutdown. I was at a bar, and the guy walked up to me. He said, "Hey, Mr. Griffin." He's like, "Man." He said, "I don't mean no disrespect. I know who you are." He said, "I just want to ask you one question." I said, "Well," he said, "How do it feel where everywhere you go, you feel confident you'll be able to handle yourself against anybody?" I said, "Bro, it makes you feel a little bit better." I said, "I feel better knowing when I go places." I just observed the room. I said, "I could take the room. I got the room." I said, "Okay, I got two problems right there. I got do about 6'5", 250. I'm gonna have a problem." But it's been times where I walked in the room and like, I got this room. And you feel more confident. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Your talk with girls is better. You know you ain't worried about nobody. That's a great feeling to have. You know what I'm saying? And because with conceal and carry, now I'm doubly cool. I'm cool in the game, baby.
You got fists and disses.
I became a damn Cook County sheriff just to get a gun, and now you can just fill out for one. I wasted years, Bob.
Hey, when you did that, I was like, I ain't gonna do that very long.
Hey, man, they say, man, if you can't beat them, join them. Check this out. For 6 years, hey, Bob, my lifetime record. For 6 years, I didn't get pulled over and get a ticket.
Wow.
I got pulled. I got let go every time. I showed them that badge. They like, man, take your ass out. Look, hey, look. Listen, the Cubs was playing the White Sox 2 years ago, and it went to like 14 innings. And I'm in the spot still drinking. So I'm drinking more than my 9-inning game. I'm drunk.
Oh.
I'm driving home, and I'm at the stoplight. I go to the stoplight, and a few minutes later, somebody knocking on my window. It was the police. I said, shit. I rolled down my window. He said, what's up, man? I showed him my badge. I said, man, I was watching the Cubs and Sox, and they win the extra innings. He was like, man, take your dumb ass home. That felt so good to me. You know what I'm saying? I felt a part of the man.
Why they ain't do that to Eddie Johnson? Ain't that his name, a man that just left?
Who?
No, what was the superintendent that just left when they pulled him over?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Why they ain't do that to Eddie Johnson? That's a whole nother ordeal, man. That's a whole nother ordeal.
I got a police officer who, I'm gonna give him some pub, but I ain't gonna say his name. I got a police officer who 2-time Super Cop champion, but he told me, he said, bro, he said, I would never fucking write a DUI. He said, because I drive drunk every fucking night. And I said, man, that's cool. He's like, man, I would never, he said, I ain't never giving nobody a DUI. He said, I'm drunk every night I drive. He said, I'm not finna fuck up somebody else's life and be a hypocrite. And I said, well, you know what? Can me and you just go drink out every night together? I went to the county. I was a sheriff for let me see. It'll be 10 years this year, but I was suspended 4 years. So basically just 6 years. So it is what it is. I'm moving on with my life. I got Clarence Griffin's Windy City Boxing Club on 2150 South Canalport in the basement, LC4. Please come enjoy the gym. We clean, we wash up everything. It's real.
How much does it cost for a walk-in if somebody just want to walk in for a day?
$15, man. That's all.
Oh, that ain't nothing, man.
Look, all right, check this out, man.
I'm gonna bring my 3 sons down, man, tomorrow. How much is it for my oldest boy Kobe and then my 2 little baby boys?
Well, for them it'll be $700, but for the normal people it'll be $50 a month membership, 40 for kids, 60 for classes for kids, 75 for classes for adults, and it's good, clean, and wholesome. I have 3 professional fighters teaching my classes. Malik Salam, who is formerly Eric French, fought when I fought back in the days. Donnell Nicholson, 92 Olympian, former heavyweight champ. That's my man. He teaching the classes. We a family down here. We all having a ball. It's a beautiful.
I want to bring Kobe down there. My son here, senior. He going to senior year. I want you to work him out, get his body right.
You know what? I really don't want to do it because you got Wade and Kobe. So how come you ain't your son? How come you ain't named your son Tim Duncan Reed?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Every time we see him, we gotta say his whole name. Hey, there go Tim Duncan Reed. Allen Iverson, Kobe, Wade, Shaq. Who else? How many is it?
I got 5 sons, nigga. Not like we can say that to each other. We can say nigger. Sorry. Hey, but Jordan, Grant, Kobe, Wade, Parker, Trevor Parker.
But no Tim Duncan.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, man, you know what? I used to argue with people about KG being better than Timmy D. And I just had to really, really, really look at it, man. And Tim Duncan was just a machine.
Can't touch him. Look,
Tim Duncan was just super fundamental, man.
First of all, Tim Duncan played in the NBA 19 years. Kevin Garnett played 21 years. Tim Duncan got more points and rebounds than Kevin Garnett. There's nothing else to talk about. Kevin Garnett got Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, I respect that. Tim Duncan got robbed. There's no way, Bob. There's no way Tim Duncan and Scottie Pippen never won Defensive Player of the Year. How?
Scottie Pippen never won it?
Michael Jordan did, but Scottie Pippen didn't. How? Michael Jordan couldn't stick magic. Scottie did. How he's not Defensive Player of the Year?
Calm
I don't
down.
understand that.
That was one series. Series.
I'm not like this every day. Only 1 hour a day, Monday, between 3 and 7, because we never start on time. Well, okay, like we said, what are we talking about? Hey, check this out. This is who we finna talk about. Ben Wilson, bro. I mean, people, you saw him more than me.
I saw Ben. I was on the team my sophomore year. I was in practice with them. I didn't fulfill that whole thing because I messed up, but I was in practice with Ben Wilson. I saw him.
Every day.
I saw him every day. Right. And dude was funny. He was a lot of joke. You know, when I say he a clown, he used to clown around a lot. Man, the dude was a lot of fun, man, and the dude was motherfucking cold, motherfucking blooded, bro. I mean, cold, motherfucking blooded, bro. You feel me?
Dude, Ben Wilson came down the floor. Look, it was a fast break. He came down the floor, going through his legs, doing this in slow motion. When you watch him, he in slow motion, but everybody going fast around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody's moving, but he was like this.
He was smooth. He was super smooth with it.
You know what I'm saying? He was
with it, man. Ben used to get his row off, man. I seen him play 3 full seasons, and I had a chance to play against him coming out of 8th grade. I played for Mark Carmel in the summer league at Chicago State, and he was at Simeon, and that's how we ended up meeting each other. Because I played with James Farr and Mel McCann. James Farr, he don't remember. You know, he was a varsity guy, you know. But I tell him I was on that team. We played against them that summer, and I met Ben. And that's how I ended up meeting a lot of them guys, because coming out of 8th grade, I had scholarship to Mendel and a scholarship to go into Mark Carmel. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you were only getting that if you was a killer, Ice. You feel me?
Look, my brother 10 years older than me. One of his guys worked at Mr. G's in Hyde Park. And he was like, man, they knew Ben Wilson when he was 6'1", and then shot up to 6'8" the next year. They was like, man, this kid was 6'1", and the next summer he was 6'8" with the same skill level.
Yeah.
That's why guys like them guys who was guards, point guards before they got tall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Played the point guard position, then they got tall. They able to keep dribbling like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like LeBron, like all them guys.
Like all them guys. Yeah. But Ben was a machine, dude. That dude was tough, man. It was crazy because I believe that year, his senior year, with him, Nick, David Knight. I ain't got to even say nobody else.
They start off number one.
I ain't got to say nobody else. You say Nick, David Knight, and Benji, man, dude, that's a state title right there. Because Knight, Knight senior year, Knight went to work.
Check this out, bro. I'm in 8th grade. My big brother and my big sister went to CVS. I'm destined to go to CVS, and it's a vocational school. I knew I wasn't gonna be no typewriter dude. I was gonna do something dirty, change a tire or something. You know what I'm saying? So I went to vocational, and every week I'm just reading Simeon's Ben Wilson, Simeon's Ben Wilson, Simeon's Ben. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
right.
And Tim Bankston, this junior Ben Wilson. Bro, I ain't tell my mother. I just said, when I went to go fill out, I wrote down Simeon because Ben Wilson. I think I broke the CVS ring. I went to Simeon. First day of school, me and Bone was in the bathroom. And, because we two guys, we left one open in the middle.
Right.
Big tall dude who his penis was right by my eye. You know what I'm saying?
It's nuts.
And I think a little water got on my eye. You know what I'm saying? That's how tall he was. I was probably 5'2". You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't look to my right because I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? It was like that. So I ain't look up. I looked up and turned. I ain't looked like that way. I looked up and turned. It was Ben Wilson. And he looked at me and said, hey, what's up, fellas?
Mr. Smooth.
Ben Wilson just spoke to me. I said, bro, when basketball tryouts? He like, can you hoop, nigga? I said, yeah. He said, we'll let you know. I was like, all right. So I see, you know what I'm saying? I see Ben talking to Corey Sally. Everybody know who Corey Sally is. You know what I'm saying? Corey Sally, one of the prettiest girls in the school. I seen them talking, right? Me and Corey went to grammar school together.
Oh, Corey. Oh, I know Redbone Corey.
I'm like, Bob, what the hell is wrong with you? That's what I'm saying. When I say Corey Sally, Bob, you know what I'm saying? So
Corey wouldn't.
Look, Corey Sally was the man. She was
what?
So I see Ben talking to her. I say, Ben, I like, you like Shorty? He like, yeah. I said, nigga, I got her number. He said, Shorty for real? Ben Wilson wrote down his number on some paper and handed it to me and said, Shorty, call me when you get home. Man, I couldn't wait to get home. That bus ride took so long. I was so frantic. And then I was like, okay. I said, I ain't gonna be frantic. It was like 5. I said, I'm gonna wait till 8. I said, I ain't gonna be frantic. I called Ben at 8 o'clock. I said, hey, I remember it was his mother's. I remember that voice. I think Gloria. I think his name Gloria. I remember that voice when she came to the ski. She said, hello. Is Ben home? It's Montell Griffin. She's like, hold on. And Ben Wilson got on the phone and said, man, what's up, Shorty? I said, oh my God. The same way I did when I met Muhammad Ali. I called Ben Wilson on the phone and he answered. But we talked for like an hour, Bob. We talked about life. He said, one time I went home and Isaiah and Magic Johnson was sitting in my front room. Ben Wilson told me that.
Wow.
We talked like that for an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, okay, that happened. So we talking, we cool. Corey Sally come to the school the next day, like, boy, why you get him my number? I said, Corey, because I wanted to be his friend. I said, Corey, that's Ben Wilson. I gotta be his friend. So we cool then. So practice start. Hey, I tried out. I knew I wasn't gonna make the team. Hey, I wanted to be around Ben Wilson, and you know what? It was the greatest choice I ever did because I had never seen him play live. Me going to practice, seeing him play every day. You know what I'm saying? Nick Anderson coming down dunking, boom, 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 boom. Got this dude coming down and floating just in slow motion. He was like George Gervin and Magic Johnson mixed together.
Right.
With that flair, the finger roll, the handle. Right. He was George Gervin and Magic Johnson put together. And
with super deceptive moves.
Man, I see Andy. Look, now check this out. Magic Johnson is a Hall of Famer. People say he's the greatest point guard ever. Ben Wilson's nickname was Magic Johnson with a jump shot. Magic Johnson with a jump shot. So they saying that he's better than Magic Johnson. A Hall of Famer, the greatest point guard, 5 rings. Look, Magic Johnson won the high school championship, the NCAA championship, and the NBA title in 4 years.
Sure did.
He won high school, college, and NBA in 4 years. Magic Johnson. Yeah. See, I'm dropping dimes on these young punks over there that don't know. I'm giving young punks over here gems. I'm giving them gems.
Let me throw a gem in there real quick, because this gem always get dropped off out of the conversation. And I'm gonna give it up to my man Tim Bankston, man. Tim Bankston was the baddest man in '84, boy, in the state.
You know, because of Ben Wilson, they robbed him.
They drowned him out, but in '84, that team was undefeated, with the exception of that fight out at, what was that, Farragut? The fight broke out at Farragut.
They didn't finish the game.
They didn't finish the game. But Simeon went undefeated that year and won state with Tim Bankston at the controls. I watched that whole season, and Tim Bankston was no joke. People don't talk about Tim. Now, I love Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway couldn't do nothing with Tim Bankston ever, dude.
Tim Bankston is probably the most underrated superstars, because we talk about we talk about Marcus Liberty, we talk about Jamie Brandon. We supposed to be talking about Tim Bankston.
Man, we supposed to be talking about Tim Bankston.
With Ben Wilson, with David Knight, you know what I'm saying? With
but Tim Bankston stands alone in that class of 1984.
But he don't get no love.
Yeah, but I always bring him up, and I let him know when I see him, you was the baddest motherfucker back there.
I always asked Tim, I said, Tim, tell me what you told Hammer. He said, Hammer, look, I don't mean no disrespect, because I'm a upstanding guy, but that kid ready.
Right.
He told Hammer, like, hey, I know you play it. Right. I know you your own type of guy. You
right.
Do it your way, and I don't mean no disrespect, but that kid is ready. Look, Tim Bankston saved Bob Hammer's career.
Right.
Don't say Bob Hammer only won one state title. Right. Tim Bankston saved his career. He said, man, put that man on
in the game. Put him in.
He got to play, and the kid was a 6'8" point guard. A 6'8" point guard who went in slow motion at fast speed.
Yeah.
And the most nicest, coolest guy. I'm like, this dude is a star. And he walk around Simeon, he speak to everybody.
Big time jokester though. Big time jokester. Love to dance, man. Because remember, house music was real popular back then. So man, we had a great time.
I always had this blue and gold hat to the left. I always had a little.
Yeah, kind of like somebody else I know.
Always.
But people don't know, because we wore our hats like that. We wasn't like fully vested with that. You know, you're a product of your environment. I come up in Roseland. I'm on the block with the folks. That's who look out for me. So I'm pretty much a part of that fabric.
Yeah.
And then my boys, a lot of my boys from the low end, Keith Ski, my boy Keith Liggins down there, rest his soul.
I said, okay, not to cut you off, my bad. Okay, I come up with the fin. But I got guys that been in my life that's with the six. And Billy Prince is in my book. All you BDs and GDs, all you guys in Chicago on my Facebook page right now, 103rd and Wentworth, Billy Prince, who ran the block. He was the man. That was my man. We had auto mechanics together. So we was together, four periods every day or something? It's 2 periods or 4 periods, I don't remember. But Billy Prince was my man. He is in my book. Man. Billy Prince is in my book. That's my man. And his brother Byron. That was my man. We all had auto mechanics together. Much respect to Byron. I remember when their mother got killed. Byron came to school that day. He was sad. I don't understand how he could come to school, but it was sad. But man, I much respect to Miss Prince and Billy Prince and my man Byron Prince.
Man, Billy Prince, man, that's my boy, man. Come on, man. I stayed on 102nd and LaSalle. He stayed right there on 103rd, right there. That's my bro, man. We done shot dice in my basement and everything. Back then, man, we was all cool though. Everybody in that little pocket in that area it wasn't nothing happening around there to none of us. And when he lost his life, I was really at school and I got that news. And all I can think about is the way it happened, and man, the storyline. I won't get into that, man. That broke my heart, man.
Yeah, that's and Billy Prince, Billy Prince said he told all the folks. I went to Finger I transferred in the middle of my junior year, I transferred to Finger. You know what I'm saying? I come up with all the 4 corner hustles. 122nd and Yale, you know what I'm saying? Head, Dirty Harv, Chief Gibson, you know what I'm saying? So we what we talking about again? Hold on. What we talking about again?
Billy Prince.
Right, Billy Prince. So I'm coming to Finger every day. You know what I'm saying? He told all the folks, he said, check this out, man. Look, them 3 dudes, it was me, James McGlaston, Eddie Maybang, and Brian Adams, and Tony. So it was 5 of us. What's Tony's last name? I can't remember. Tony, you my man. But he said, look, them 5 guys right there, don't touch them. He said, if you see them on the weekend or on the street or by yourself, I don't have nothing to do with that. But for them to come here and go home, do not touch them. And that was so much respect. Billy Prince is my man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm telling you, man. So many of the guys we lost out there in Roseland. And I want to circle around to this, to anybody that's watching it out there, that's watching me and Montell up in here chopping it up. You heard about our stories in the beginning. We came from, humble beginnings. We didn't have a whole lot. We still don't have as much as we probably would like to have, even as adults. But we still came up out of it.
It ain't gonna never be no button that turn off and say, okay, I got enough. Right. That button don't exist.
It don't do it.
Nah, you always gonna get bread. If you get bread, because you got grandkids and aunties and nieces and everybody. So everybody gonna be good.
And but we want young people to understand that you can get up out of there. You can get up out of that neighborhood. You can make it up out of there. You don't have to be born into wealth to get up out of there. Through sports, Montell, he was able to get up out of there, man, through boxing. I mean, he got go to Montell Griffin's page and look through his history and his videos. He got video of when he was boxing 5, 6 years old, man. Classic stuff. Martin Luther King, his dad, Clarence Griffin. I mean, you can get up out of it, or you can take the route that I took. I used basketball, but I ended up getting a degree. I went on and got an education. And then I went to an HBCU, man, and had a great experience at Jackson State University. And man, I mean, there are ways out. And me and him are perfect examples of being able to get up out of the ghetto. Because we both from Roseland.
Bro, the one reason that I could never not be number, like I could never get big-headed or think I was better than nobody or anybody, because you know why? Okay, like Biggie Smalls said, if you got you know what I'm saying, if you sell crack rock or got a wicked jump shot, you can make it. You know what I'm saying? I know I was blessed because I was in the hood. I had, at 18, 19 years old, I was damn near homeless. My car broke down. I had no job. I had no money. I'm 19 years old. What was I finna do for the rest of my life? What was I gonna do? Bag groceries, whatever. Bro, I just was fortunate and lucky that I had boxing. That's why I don't look at other people and put them down, because I know I was just blessed. You know what I'm saying? Boxing took me all over the world, Bob. Bro, look, put it like this. I've met every actor, entertainer, athlete that I've ever wanted in my life but Eddie Murphy. It's only one person that I haven't met that I really care about me. And I'm just saying that to say this. Houses, cars, Range Rovers, Corvettes, Mercedes-Benz, Rolex watches, mansions, all that and that, and whatever. It all became because I was blessed to be able to box. That's why I don't look at other people and say, hey, they ain't shit or nothing like that. I would never judge nobody because I just was blessed. know what I'm saying? I had a father who put it in me. You know what I'm saying? He passed away. I was 12 and a half. And 8 years later, I came back I was talking to Roy Jones about 2 months ago. I found out that he fought Teron Millette. I said, bro, you beat my man Teron? He like, yeah. He's like, bro, they was talking garbage, calling me country and everything. He said, but they cool people. I said, man, I supposed to have been fighting in the amateurs with y'all. He was like, your mom's made you quit. I'm like, yeah. I said, 8 years. I threw away 8 years that I would have been a superstar, but I would have been the man. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
imagine
like the money,
if you would have got in then, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. The money I made, okay, money, but if I was a star, Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather, Shane Mosley, Vernon Forrest, they all started as little boys with their fathers, trained, right? Trained, was good amateurs, made the Olympic team. Some of them didn't, but they was good top amateurs. Turned pro, won world titles, right? They all did it, right?
Right.
I stopped for 8 years. They kept going.
They kept going.
I got held down for 8 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get
do
no
you
better.
think-
I couldn't
but
learn.
Let me ask you this though: do you think that could have preserved you though, Ice, where you at right now though?
One of the best defensive fighters ever in history. I didn't need to get preserved. I'm good. I'd have made it. They made it. I would have made it.
Right.
They started boxing at 10 years old and fight all the way till they was 40. They did it, so how come I couldn't do it?
Right.
How come I couldn't do it?
But
I
damn,
lost
Ice,
8
you won
years.
50. You won 50 fights. You won as many fights as them, right?
But I won more fights than everybody in my Olympic team.
Right.
1992 Olympic team, I got more wins than everybody. Now Shannon Briggs, who didn't come on my show, he got the most wins out of everybody from class 92. He got 60 wins. I got 50 wins, but I got more than everybody in my class in 92. But yeah, I'm like, so yeah, I got, you know what I'm saying?
So you lost 8 years like Muhammad Ali lost what? 3 years?
Yeah. 3.5.
3.5.
That's at the guy 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? He lost 3.5 in his prime. And he still is the greatest heavyweight. I mean, you know, Tyson Fury, he making, you know, he'll be able to be, if he keep winning, he gonna be in that discussion. But Muhammad Ali beat the two most dominant heavyweights of their era 10 years apart. 64, Sonny Liston, 74, George Foreman. Greatest man, the greatest black man that walked on this earth, bro.
That's the Phantom Punch though?
Yeah, look. Sonny Liston.
I'm just saying, but that you heard the conspiracy theories about that.
Let me break it down to you. Okay, the first fight, Sonny Liston cheated, put shit all on his gloves, got in Ali's eyes, and still got his ass whooped and quit, right? Mm-hmm. So in the rematch, after he found out, man, I can't beat this fast, pretty, handsome, cold ass nigga. I can't beat him. He said, fuck it. He said it was over. I'm just saying.
He took the dive, didn't he?
Yeah, Ali talking to him because he said, nigga, you know I ain't hit you that hard. He said, you know it, that punch when I can punch. I'm a pretty boy.
That's that look like he telling him get up, right?
Fuck ass up. Because he laid down because he couldn't win. See, this one thing I learned in life. Ooh. I'm 5'7". Right. I grew up at 5'2", 5'3". People didn't know. You know what I'm saying? People didn't know I could box or whatever. So, but they messed with me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, just mess with you. So you just gotta overcome things. Don't, you know what I'm saying, give up. And just get your heart. Get your heart.
Yeah, because you ended up, you stayed away from boxing and then you ended up moving to California.
Bob, check this out. I'm finna drop a gem on you. It just came to my bad. I was telling you about Roy Jones. That's what happened. We was talking about him fighting Teron Millette. And I said, man, I lost 8 years. He's like, man, that's messed up. I said, bro, I'd have been fighting with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I could have been, you know what I'm saying?
Right there.
I could have been right there. So people could have took me more serious, man. Because I'm saying all that to say this to you. I told Roy Jones, I said, bro, I lost 8 years. My mother made me quit boxing. I packed up all my stuff, moved out. I snuck out my mother's house, got on a plane, and flew to LA and called her when I landed and said, look, I had to go. I said, you would try to talk me out of it. I'm gone. I'm going to do something with my life. I ain't doing shit. I'm fat. I ain't got a dime. Look, my car was broke down. I was 210 pounds.
What year was that?
1990, December 1990. I was fat pig. I said, look, the Olympics is in 2 years. I said, I'm making an Olympic team. Bro, I was 210. I got down to 178, light heavyweight. So I had 30 fights, Bob. 30 fights, I made the Olympic team after being out 8 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I turned pro 1993. I had 14 fights. I was pro 2 years, 3 years. Going into my third year, I had 14 fights, and I beat James Toney with 14 fights. Bro, in 1991, I started boxing. In 1995, I made an Olympic team to beat James Toney. I'm a fucking Hall of Famer. I'm a fucking legend. Right. And don't nobody give me no respect. But it's cool. But I told Roy Jones that, he said, man, that shit is awesome. I said, nigga, I made an Olympic team with 30 fights and beat James Toney with 14 pro fights. Who else can say they did that?
Right. That's nasty.
Come on, man. TheIceLifeBook.com. TheIceLifeBook.com. TheIceLifeBook.com.
That's real ice. That's
real.
Real.
It's just true stories, bro. I got stories about, I can't tell you everything. You won't have to buy the book, but it's extravagant. I'll tell you that. It's outstanding.
That's real, man. But we creeping up on an hour, big fella. Me and you didn't talk to her for an hour.
And it was beautiful.
Yes, it was, man. And
I won't trade this for nothing else in my life.
Yeah. Well, maybe one or two things.
You know what? The show, okay. Nah, my kids did the show. My kids and then this show right here. This is the greatest hour and a half. It's 7 o'clock. I get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, yeah. Show us the book though, man. Put it up. Can you put it up to the screen?
It's in my
Next time, man. Next time.
Hold on, let me show you. Bob, man, look, we on theicelifebook.com. Order it on theicelifebook.com. It's just a story about a kid who made his own second chance.
That's what's up, man. That's a beautiful thing. And that's what this life is all about. Not giving up, keeping yourself in the race, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, your pain will make what they say, your pain will make what place for your dream.
Theicelifebook.com.
Okay, we see it. The Ice Life Book.
The two greatest men in my life, me and Muhammad Ali, and me and my father. They made the book together. They was homies. I should have put 3 pictures. I should have put a picture of them on it too. I call the publishing company. I can change the cover. My man, I love you.
Hey, where can we catch you at on comedy? You doing comedy now. Where can we catch you at?
I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna call Be Cold tonight because I'm funny as hell, Bob. I was born with this. I'm not trying to be funny right now. I'm funny. That's.
Yeah, I see. And you know what? Thanks for y'all tuning in, man. We had quite a few viewers watching. Man,
they watch the show?
Yeah, man. We had quite a few people checking it out. They watch it, man. Hey, people talk about you funny as hell. Hey, this dude is the damn comedian, man. Literally, though.
Don't hurt yourself over there.
Man, this is the Montell Ice Griffin Boxing Show. Your host, Montell Ice Griffin. Your boy, Robbie Bobby Reed, the co-host. You know we working, and we out here getting our money, man. We trying to do what's right for Chicago, man. We up out of here. Peace.
It's been a beautiful thing.
Ice.